hoping it would, but it really didn't. Oh, I guess it does look a little better. Okay, well, anyway. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oopsie. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Hello, good morning, Belinda. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning to you. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. That was not what I wanted. Okay, here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Look at all these happy people on here. Good morning, Bev. Okay. Good morning, Melanie. I've got my computer out this morning so I can see. I can see. I can't still see how many people are actually watching, but I can see people's comments, so that'll be good. But I mean, this thing does all kinds of things. I'm not exactly sure how all this stuff works, but I mean, there's so much information here. Who knows? Okay, enough of that. We keep getting sidetracked. Good morning, Terry. Okay, we've got a lot. We're going to get going. Good morning. I'm Valerie here at Loretta's Stitching Stuff. It is a little chilly this morning to me. I don't know. It's beautiful outside, though. I've already, enjoyed part of the day outside. But I think I'd rather still be outside, but work goes on. Maybe we can open the doors here at the shop today and bring the outside in, because it is gorgeous. But today is What's Up Wednesday here at Loretta's Stitching Stuff, where we talk about everything that's going on and what's up here at Loretta's. So we're going to dive right in. I do not want to keep you guys. We want to keep this video short and sweet. And we want to tell you about everything that's going on and everything that's coming up. And I'm just kind of perusing around. I want to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything, to make sure I've got all my notes. Okay, so let's talk about quilting services. We're running about 2 weeks right now. Mom has worked very hard. She has gotten caught up. She's done a great job. She's just been kicking tail back there. So yay. So our deadline is quickly approaching for our Christmas items. If you need something by Christmas, we would really like to have it by November the 15th, because please don't forget that we are going to be closed. We're going to close at 3 o'clock November the 22nd, and we will not reopen until, let me see. We will reopen December 2nd. Okay. And I know that seems like a lot, but really, I mean, there's only 30 days in November, and we're closed on Sunday and Monday anyway. So good morning, Anna. So, yeah, but I mean, so we would be closed for Thanksgiving Day, and we don't typically open on Black Friday. So, we're just going to close that week. And we're going to do family stuff. It's going to be awesome. Or we may come up here and just play in the shop. Who knows? Who knows? We might just get wild and crazy. So that's our closing in November. So like I said, we'd like to have everything by November the 15th, if possible. If not, just call us. We're pretty amenable. We try to work with people. Okay. Other than that, I can't tell you anything else. Everything's just going on. Okay. So then that brings us to blocks of the month. So let's talk about blocks of the month right now. Chatsworth is in full swing. Did we start? Chatsworth, the most recent thing we started, Kate, right?
Yeah, this month we start block party.
Oh, block party starts this month. That's this week.
November, so next Saturday, right?
No, wait, today's the 5th. Yes, next Saturday, the 13th. November 13th. Yeah, next Saturday. Next, yeah, I know, we are not sure. I think the time change just got everybody messed up. I don't know about y'all, but it's just kind of messed us up. So anyway, November the 13th, block party. That's the skill building one. We're sold out, right? Yes, sold out. Sorry, we have no more spots. So if you are participating in that, November the 13th, that's when we start. So that brings me to a point now that I think that we may have to start, I hate to say this, but we might have to start doing for 20 instead of just 10, Kate. How exciting is that? Never thought we'd get to that point, but that's kind of exciting. But for right now, we're just sticking with our 10, but we may have to open that up. Okay, then the next thing that's going to start, oh, no, I'm looking at December. I'm sorry, November, this weekend. It's this weekend is the second Saturday. This weekend, November 8th. This weekend, kids. This weekend. Block party. This weekend. I'm sorry. See, this is what I'm saying. Time change. Got me all squirrely. November 8th. This weekend. Second Saturday in November is this weekend. Block party. Right. Then we're going to skip a month, December, okay? And then in January, we're going to start quilt room, okay? Quilt room. This is the one that we're doing with Heather Briggs, okay? So I have some information pulled up here online. I just want to tell you guys, if you want to find any more information about this and what we're doing with this, this is quilt room. So this is what she's offering. And because you are participating in this with us and we are participating store with her, you're going to be able to do a bunch of fun things with this. We're very excited. This is why we picked this one to do, because you're going to get to participate along with a bunch of other people across the country. So what she's offering is she's going to have monthly YouTube lives. She's going to have monthly YouTube tutorials. She's going to have Zoom meetups, which will be really fun. So you'll get to talk to other people. She's going to have monthly giveaways. She's going to have some free bonus patterns. So you guys are not going to want to miss that. Free bonus patterns are always fun. There's going to be some free cutting guides, which will be fun. She's going to have some activity and games. Let's see. She's going to have a progress tracker, email, community engagement. She is going to have a Facebook group set up for this. And some other things that she's keeping a little secret on the down low. So again, $50 a month. Kate, can you tell me how many we have left?
Of what?
Of quilt room. Quilt room. I'm going to put this on blast starting next week because we want to sell the rest of this out.
What, 4?
So we have 4 spots left. Okay, so we only have 4 spots left. So I'm going to put this on blast next week. We're going to put an ad out so we can, because we want to sell the rest of these. Okay, we want to fill this up and get this sold out. Okay, so if you're even thinking about it, this will come with the embroidery thread that you need and all the fabric. All right, and Cynthia, you're all set. I know you were worried, but you're all set, Cynthia. We got you. Okay. So this starts January the 14th is the actual kickoff date. I wrote it down. Let me see what I wrote down. November, yeah, January 14th is the kickoff date for this. Okay? All right, so the next block of the month that we're going to do is we're going to do this one that's the Turn Back Time from Betty Chutchinson. But remember, we're going to use a different fabric line. So if you are interested in seeing this coloration, you can actually come into the shop and see the fabrics that we're going to be using. Now, this will be a block of the month, but it will also be a sew along, and I don't have all the details worked out. What I can tell you is that there is a video for every month that Betty did that we are going to use as support for this, so that I don't have to reinvent the wheel. But we will do some type of get together, some type of Zoom meetup, so that way you can sew from the comfort of your own home. It is a mix of piecing and applique, so it's going to be a really, really fun quilt to make. I'm very excited to do this. It's an heirloom sampler. By the way, I don't think I had mentioned, it's 81 by 81, so it's a nice size quilt. And it would be great for a guest bed. If you have a large wall, it'd be very, very pretty to hang up on a large wall to showcase. We are doing it with a different fabric line. So again, if you're interested in seeing the fabrics or the coloration of this, you're welcome to come into the shop and see this. But this is the quilt with Betty's coloration. Okay. All right. And so we're going to start this. I wrote this. Well, I don't have a start date for this. What I am going to do is I'm going to put a poll out, because I would like for people to give me some feedback on when the best day to kind of like be to get together over Zoom. So, you guys could, basically what we're going to do is we're going to get together. We're going to spend some time together. That way you guys can ask some questions, get some feedback, just have a little community without you all having to come into the shop. And that'll just be, part of and what I would like to do is, we'll schedule that for, okay, this is the day you pick up. This is, watch your video, get your block made, and then we meet up and we talk about, your issues or whatever. So I'd like to get a poll for that, just to kind of see what days and times would work best, because I would like for anybody that works to be able to participate. So it would probably be an evening time thing. And so just, I'm going to put a poll out there. So don't have an exact start date for this. Plus I really kind of want to get the samples made, just so that you guys can kind of see some of the colorations. And I just, really would like for you guys to see what they're going to look like. So I do not have an exact start date for that. But if you are interested, we are putting names on our list. We have a few already. Let me see. I know Kate has that written down somewhere. Yeah, we have 3 spots. We have 10 available. So we've got 7 more spots. Well, 6, because I'm doing 1. So we have 6 spots left. Okay. Then the next thing, and we plan these in advance, guys, just because we want to have what we have. So the next thing that we're going to start, this will start in, I believe we'll start this one in March, because the fabric will come sometime in February. This one is a Wilmington print, is going to be another batik. This looks very blue, but it is actually greens. It's green batiks. It's called Siren Song. It's going to be a 9-month block of the month. And it's 92 by 112. So it's a nice, big, queen size quilt. 92 by 112. Siren Song. So this is going to start in March. We don't have a cost yet. We will get that to you as soon as we get all of the fabrics and get closer to that. But if you love green batiks, and I will get this posted on the website under the block of the month so that you can actually see the colors of the batiks. And then we also in May, so this one will probably start in June. This is a dark, it's very, it's a more modern coloration. So it's not black and white. It's more of a gray, dark gray and cream coloration. So if you have a husband that's like, oh, I don't want anything too girly, this is a very masculine colorway. And this one is called Cottage Reverie. It's 96 by 106. It will be an 8-month block of the month. And again, this is Wilmington prints, but this is not batiks. This will be regular cottons. So if you're not a batik fan, this will be one that you can get in, kind of like the Peach Whispers was. This will be like that. Okay, so that's that. As far as classes are concerned, here's what I can tell you I have in my head. Okay, I've got some dates. I just want to throw them out there. On January 10th, we're going to have, good morning, Trish. We're going to have a, January 10th, we're going to have a Jelly Roll rug class. On January 24th, I'm going to teach a beginning quilters class. It's going to be a 1-day class. I'm going to switch up the way I teach them. So you will go out of here with a quilt made, ready to go. Okay? In February, on February the 28th, I will teach a different beginning quilters class. It'll be oh, good morning, Laura. Hello, look, you are live. I'm live too, welcome. On January the 28th, I will teach the second in the series of the beginners classes. It will be half square triangles. And so it will cover making 1 at a time half square triangles, 2 at a time half square triangles, 4 at a time half square triangles. So you will learn how to make half square triangles, and you will also have a complete quilt when you leave. Okay, so I can tell you that those are set. Those are the things that will be happening. Those are Saturday classes. So if those fill up, then I will open up some classes during the week. I'm going to pre-announce that in December, just so you guys know, we're going to be closed the week of the 23rd. We're going to close. We'll work through 3 o'clock on the 20th, and we are going to close, and we will not open until Friday, January the 2nd. Okay? Now, I'm not going to show you any things today, fabric-wise. What I am going to show you is some stuff that we have on clearance. Mom made some posts yesterday. And so you know what our clearance room looks like. So I'm not going to show you the clearance room other than we're going to go back there and organize it a little bit. And I think we're going to be adding some things to the clearance area. But let me walk in here. Okay. And sorry, you just got a shot right up my nose, you guys. So everything on this table, 25% off. This includes the jelly rolls and all these Christmas kits. And we only have a couple of these Christmas kits left. So if you want one of these Christmas kits, you better come and get them. Okay. And I think this is the last of this. Is it Year of Art for this summer? That's the last one of these. Okay. The panels are 25% off. Okay. This is the Noir panel. So $9.75. This one's $5.99. What else do we got? This one's $9.75. This is from the Once Upon a Christmas. And we still have some yardage of this. Now, these jelly rolls, if you're thinking about taking the jelly roll rug class, these jelly rolls are 25% off. So these are $35.99. Yes, they are holiday themed, but hello, who doesn't need a jelly roll rug for Christmas, for Halloween? We have some really cute Christmas jelly roll rugs. This is a Stacy Ishu one. This one is called Joyful Joyful. So it's not overly Christmas, but it is Christmas. It's really cute. This one's my favorite one. I think I'll make the sample out of this one. This one's called Halloween. We have quite a few of these. This one's really cute. It's pinks and greens. It's not in your face Halloween. We have one of the, this is the Once Upon a Christmas. We have one of these. We have, this is Jolly Good. I think we have two of these. We have two of these. No, I think we only have one of those. And this is Good News, Great Joy. We have one of those. So, y'all come in. We've got these. Now, the clearance section. So, in the clearance section, we have, we're going to go back there. I'm going to go back there. Kate's busy doing stuff today. Hopefully, she'll be able to come back there and help me. But, Mom marked down $7 a yard. It's minimum 1 yard purchase. And then, of course, we've got some stuff that's back there that's marked down. I think, is there $5.99 fabric back there, too?
I think so, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of $5.99 fabric back there. So, you guys, if you need to fill in like some areas, in your, you need to put a little stuff in fill in some holes in your collection. We don't call it a stash, right? Because this is a stash. Our fabric is a collection. And I know, some of you have a lot of fabric, but tell your friends. Share this post, please. We are trying to grow our followers. We would really like to grow our followers. We would really like to grow our online presence. This is a huge goal that I have. So if you guys could help us do that, because without you guys, we are not here. We would not exist. And so we would like to grow our following. So I have a goal set. Maybe I'll tell you what that goal is. You guys could help us out. But if you could share this post out in the world, if you have some pages that you're part of, quilting pages, you could share this too. We would really, really appreciate it. Otherwise, we have some little quilts for sale too, guys, and I think they're marked down. Mom's got them marked down really reasonable. So if you want to come in and look at some really cute baby quilts, we've got those. I'm not going to show them to you today because this video has gone way too long already. We've got those. Okay, that's it. Maybe I need to start doing 2 videos a week. There's an idea. All right, so that's all I have for today. So as always, thank you so much for being part of our community, and thank you so much for letting us be part of your community. Without you guys, we would not be here. We are so grateful, thankful, and blessed that we get to do this every day. So you guys enjoy this beautiful, beautiful weather, and we will see you next week. Bye.